Kicking today's list off for the top 15 highest selling baseball cards from April of 2022 is this 1955 Topps Roberto Clemente, card number 164. This PSA 8 received 23 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $90,000. This sale falls about $12K short of the all-time record sale for a PSA 8. And the all-time record sale comes in a PSA 9 that sold for just over $1.1 million back in March of 2021. Up next at number 14 is this 2018 Bowman Prospects Autographs Chrome Luis Robert First Bowman. This BGS 9.5 received 40 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $102,000. This is the red refractor parallel and was serial numbered out of only 5. Coming in at number 13 is this 2020 Bowman Draft Chrome Draft Picks Autograph Spencer Torkelson. This PSA 10 received 36 bids at the Golden Auction on April 9th and sold for $111,360. This is also the red refractor parallel and was serial numbered out of only 5. Up next at number 12 is this 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft Picks and Prospects Mike Trout. This BGS 9.5 received 21 bids at the Golden Auction on April 9th and sold for $120,000. This autographed gold refractor was serial numbered out of only 50 and is the new record sale for a BGS 9.5. While the all-time record sale of this card is still held by a PSA 10 that sold for $528,000 back in February of this year. Up next at number 11 is this 2016 Bowman Prospect Autographed Juan Soto. This is the orange refractor and was serial numbered out of 25. This BGS 9.5 received 25 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $132,000. This sale falls about $13K short of the all-time record sale of this card. We're sticking to modern to kick off the top 10 with this 2016 Bowman Prospects Autographs Fernando Tatis Jr. This PSA 10 received 28 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $144,000. This is the new record sale of this card in any grade by any grading company, and matter of fact, the previous record was set by a BGS 9.5 only 1 week prior for $85,200. We get a classic 1980s baseball card at number 9 with this 1980 Topps Rickey Henderson rookie, card number 482. This PSA 10 received 24 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and also sold for $144,000. This is the second highest sale of this card in any grade by any grading company and only 24K short of the all-time record sale. Baseball prospecting is definitely heating up, as coming in at number 8 is this 2020 Bowman Chrome Prospects Autograph Anthony Volpe. This PSA 10 received 35 bids at the Golden Auction on April 10th and sold for $150,000. This is also the red refractor First Bowman parallel that was serial numbered out of only 5. Up next at number 7 is this 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft Picks and Prospects Mike Trout. This BGS 9.5 received 26 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $228,000. This is the orange refractor and is the second highest sale for a BGS 9.5, while the all-time record sale of this card is still held by a BGS Gold Label 10 that sold for $369,000 back at a Goldin auction in September of 2020. Coming in at number 6 is this 1951 Bowman Willie Mays, card number 305. This PSA 8 received 30 bids at the Goldin auction on April 10th and sold for $232,800. This sale is within about $5,000 of the last 10 PSA 8 sales of this card. Interesting enough, the last PSA 9 of this card sold for just over $85,000 at a memory lane auction all the way back in May of 2008. We get a pre-war vintage card to kick off the top 5 with this 1909 White Borders Ty Cobb, card number 98. This PSA 8 received 19 bids at the Heritage auction on April 14th and sold for $264,000. This is the only PSA 8 sale I could find, while the all-time record sale is still held by a PSA 9 that sold for just short of $500,000 back in August of 2016. Up next at number 4 is this 1910 set of 30 Cy Young, card number 30. This PSA 10 received 34 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $288,000. This is by far the new record sale of this card in any grade by any grading company, beating out the previous record by more than $175K. We get our monthly regular at number 3 with this 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle, card number 311. This PSA 7 received 25 bids at the Goldin auction on April 10th and sold for $336,000. This is the second highest sale of a PSA 7, while the all-time record sale is still held by a PSA 10 that was held at a private sale for $1.52 million back in January of last year. Up next at number 2 is this 1952 Bowman Mickey Mantle, card number 101. This PSA 9 received 22 bids at the Goldin auction on April 9th and sold for $540,000. This is the new record sale of this card in any grade by any grading company. And matter of fact, the last PSA 10 sale of this card was for $69,000 all the way back in May of 2008. Topping off today's list for the 15 highest selling baseball cards from April of 2022 is this 2016 Bowman Prospect Autographs Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This BGS 10 received 52 bids at the PWCC Premier Auction on April 16th and sold for $552,000. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.